Hey everybody, it's Nicole, and so today I have a order that I have had for quite some time. It was actually one of my first orders that I placed, um, because we here in Hawaii don't have a lot of selection as far as craft shops. We don't have Joann's and Michael's and stuff like that. So a lot of times, um, if I want a specific brand of yarn, it needs to be ordered online, like Amazon or whatever. So I only knew about Amazon. I didn't know about all of these other, like, you know, brands outside of like uh, Red Heart, Super Saver, and stuff that was like available at Walmart. And we have Ben Franklin. That's the other place that I can get my craft supplies. So I was actually introduced to a brand called Premier Yarns by Cinnamon Stitches. I know that she absolutely loves that particular brand, so I wanted to see what all the hype was about. Plus, I had noticed that a lot of amigurumis were being made out of uh, the 6 weight yarns rather than the standard like DK yarn, uh, and so, which to me was a little strange. I get, but it was like, but why? Um, and I'm assuming it's because it makes the amigurumi more of, like a stuffed animal that you would, let's say, buy at the store. So in any case, I also found out that they also sell, um, I don't know if you necessarily call them mystery bags. They're not really mystery bags, but different bags of large quantities of yarn. So I went ahead and went to their store, and I also wanted to kind of see what they also had available. I didn't know what Antipilling was, um, all of these different things. So, there was this like learning curve that I had, was like kind of on this adventure with learning about all of these shops that were out there, like, hand dyed, and then of course smaller businesses that did hand dye their own yarn, stuff like that, which is always fun. So this purchase is something that I made, I want to say maybe a month and a half ago, and it is from Premier Yarns. And so I want to show you what I got, and then I'm hoping to be able to use it in at least one of the yarns that I did purchase. Was a new yarn that Cinnamon Stitches, that I saw on one of her YouTubes, had introduced, at least I think it is, that I want to be able to use and make into something. I'm thinking probably like a drawstring bag. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what I got. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the super big bulky yarn. And I wasn't really all that impressed with the color, just because, I don't know. And I wasn't really, impressed with the way it was packaged. I don't know. It just left a little bit left to be desired, but that's just my opinion. You would probably have a different opinion than I do. So I'm not going to open the bag, because it's something that I may want to include in a mystery box later when I do open my Etsy shop, which I am, in the process of getting together, and I'm hoping to open it next week, by the end of next week. I already, like I said previously, I have my price points. It's going to be two different sizes, or not, it's not going to be two different sizes per se. It's going to be two different kinds. One will have a resin item in it, and you can buy one that doesn't have resin. So you'll get resin with yarn or just yarn, and then it'll be a different price point, and then depending on which one you get will then determine how much yarn you get. So I don't want to open the package for these some of these yarns, because I want to be able to, when somebody does order it, to give them enough yarn for them to complete a project. Like maybe, say maybe I just bought a one-off type of thing, that's different. But if it's something where it's like two or three skeins or cakes or hanks or whatever, I want to be able to keep them together in the packaging, and then that way it will allow me to give it to said customer packaged in that way. So the first one is this one here. It is called Fashion Plus. It's their mill and assortment, amazing value, 100% acrylic, hand wash, dry, flat, and then the net weight is 14 ounces, and then it just comes in this plastic bag. I have an idea of what it probably feels like. It's kind of like that chenille yarn, so it's definitely bulky, probably a six weight, and it's kind of this golden rod or mustardy color. I don't mind this color, but I just don't really care for the packaging, and I'm assuming it's packaged this way because of the price, so, and that's why there's no band around it. So next I got another bag, Fashion Plus, mill and assortment, amazing values. Again, is 14 ounces. This one is 100% mixed fibers, hand wash, dry, flat, and it's a scarf pack. Let's see, what does the other one say? The other one doesn't say anything. Let's see. So this one says this is scarf pack, and then it has this here where you can just tear it open. So I'm not gonna open it. It's this really nice royal purple, which is really pretty. I really like it. You could probably make a really nice scarf using this, probably with just maybe one skein, or a small cowl, or an infinity scarf. I like making infinity scarves, so I really like this. And then I got this one. It looks like it's 3 skeins of their Antipilling yarn. It says like new after wash, 87 yards or 80 meters, and it's the Okotex. Let's see, it's super bulky 6, machine wash, warm, tumble dry, normal. So to me, this is something you can crochet into whatever you want and just throw it into the washer. So like I said, I'm not going to open it. I think I may have bought this for a specific project, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But let's see if I can find the color. It just says linen. So I really like this color. I mean, this can accent any anything that you could possibly think of. Just like with black or with white, it's something I think that you could, you know, use as a border to something, or if you want to make this into a scarf, especially if this is something that's going to be an everyday maybe type of a wearable. I think you could probably use this as well. So, and I after I found out what anti-pilling was, after my research, I really like the idea of having something that I can make for somebody and they can, you know, decide to wear it or use it or whatever. Like if it's a market bag or something, and if it gets dirty, take it and throw it in the wash and dry it, and it's all done and taken care of. Okay, so the next one is I got 2 skeins of this Parfait Premier Chunky, which I'm assuming is kind of like another chenille. I don't know if it's like crushed velvet, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's soft, kind of like this yarn. I know I bought this specifically for an amigurumi pattern that I have, which I really need. There are several that I need to make. One is specifically for my nephew. His first birthday is coming up soon, so I need to chop because there's something that I want to make for him. While buying toys is great and fun and all that stuff, I do want to be to make something for him as well. So this one is in lilac, is super bulky 6, and it says it's use an 8mm hook, color lilac. I don't know if I said that or not. And it's 131 yards or 120 meters and 100% polyester. So again, I don't want to take it out, even though I'm sure it will probably be fine. And I know that Premier is a fantastic yarn manufacturer. They have fabulous products. This is in no way affiliated or sponsored. I am entirely too small. Apparently, I guess I need to have at least for Instagram anyway, more than what I have now, which is I think like 50 some subscribers / followers. So we'll get there. I gotta walk before I can run, right? So I want what I want, but I gotta get to that point, and I'll get there eventually, I know. So next thing I got is I got these here. Again, these are anti-pilling. I think it looks like I got 2 blacks. Yep, I got 2 black, and then I got one that is, let me see if I can, because I think this is a part of another amigurumi that I am wanting to make. See if I can figure out what the color is. Just give me 1 second here. Let me see if see if I can get it open without ripping the package. Sorry about the sound. I know it's for some people that really bothers them. It does for me. I get like super sensitive. We live in a townhome, and loud, constant sounds always bug me a lot. Okay, so this is, there is no color on here. It says lot 2457, but I don't see a color. But it is a beautiful like jewel tone turquoise, and it is the it has the Okotex, which is nice. Again, something that can be you know, crocheted up and then wash and tumble dry, just like normal. I equate it to, this is like, you know, maybe your t-shirt or whatever. So which, that's, to me, that's almost what it feels like. Because I mean, like, for me, this is like everyday wear, because like for those of you who maybe have arthritis or fibromyalgia, sometimes if you wear too tight clothes on flare days, clothes that are too tight tend to aggravate the flare. So I like to make sure that the clothes I wear are looser fitting and are made of fabrics that don't, you know, irritate my problem. Plus, I also have a skin problem. I have a rare skin issue. It's called ichthyosis vulgaris. I think they said, I think my doctor said like 2 to 5% of people in the world suffer from this. It is also due to having an autoimmune disease. I was born with it. My mom said that when I was born, my skin looked the way that it does. And what's so entirely frustrating is that when I go see like a new doctor, or on the off chance I have stopped going to go and getting massages because of this, because it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Because a lot of people will say, do you know you have dry skin, or you have really dry skin? And I'm like, really? I didn't know that. Because, you know, 43 years of my life, you know, it's not something I haven't noticed. I mean, even like my husband had let me purchase a new purse for our anniversary / my birthday, because I hadn't got anything. Everybody else had got something, but I didn't get anything. So he's like, well, he knows I like Kate Spade, so he took me to Kate Spade. Well, the sales girl was like, your skin is really dry. Did you know that? And, you know, of course, the whole time I'm like thinking, why are you pointing this out to me? I know this. I've lived with this my whole life, and it needs to be treated a certain way. You know, and she proceeded to like try to tell me solutions on how to fix it. And I don't need you to point things like that out to me. So anyhow, it tends to be really frustrating. I'm sure a lot of you are, you deal with stuff like that, because it's like, you know, when you have any sort of chronic illness or whatever it is, and people are like, have you tried yoga, or have you tried, you know, this essential oil or whatever it is, and you're like, yes, you know, because that's just gonna solve everything. So anyway, all right, so then so this is the yarn that I saw on the video from Cinnamon Stitches, which is Premier's Cotton Fair Bulky, and she got it in this gorgeous cotton candy pink. So it's a bulky 5, and it uses a 6.5 millimeter hook, and it's in bubblegum. And I believe there was a specific, I think there was a project that she was going to work up using this along with the next yarn that I'm going to pull out of the box. So again, it's tested and approved against 350 plus harmful substances. So, and it looks, I mean, Premier looks like they take really good care at making sure that their products are well made for people who will use it against their skin, because obviously a lot of these things will be used against your skin or somebody's skin. So it would be important to make sure that the product is manufactured in that way. So that's something that I really appreciate. And no, this is not affiliated. This is not, I'm not, don't have an affiliate code or anything. I just I think it's nice to have a product that thinks of people who are like me with skin issues. Okay, so last one. So I got 3 skeins of the Cotton Fair bulky prints, and I believe, yeah, so it is this one. It is Fresh Blooms, and this one is let's see, it's also bulky 5, 6.5 millimeter hook, 130 yards or 119 meters, 52% cotton and 48% acrylic. Let me see if it's the same for the other one. I'm sure that it probably is. Yes, 52% cotton and 48% acrylic. I think I might want to make a drawstring bag or something with this. These two together will be fun. And then, because my cousin recently had a baby and she had a little boy, so this may work with that. I've got, obviously, you know, since my favorite color is blue, that works fantastic because of how many boys are on like the cousin level. Because it's funny because on my mom's side of the family, there's me and my sister, and then on my sister and my first cousins are sisters, but with the exception of one child. So I have one cousin. She has 2 children, a son and a daughter, and then her older sister recently had a baby, and it was a son. So my sister has 3 boys. I have 2 boys. My one cousin has 1 boy and 1 girl, and then her older sister has 1 boy. So I'm sure you can imagine the ruckus that is in the house when they all get together, because it's just like running around like a herd of elephants sometimes. And then included in the box, I got nice little catalog, which is nice to have, because sometimes having, you know, looking at the website is always nice, but I like also having this too. I did buy a couple of other Premier yarns, so from actually Hirschner's, because I wanted to see the price difference, and there is a price difference. So in another video, I will be going over what I purchased from them as well. And again, I used the Honey app, and it saved me a lot of money. It saved me on my shipping. The Honey app saved me $24.01 on my shipping. I mean, that's amazing. That equates to, let's see, it would be 4 balls of yarn. I mean, that, you can't beat that. So I encourage you to use that app a lot. Again, I'm not affiliated with them, but if you don't have that app, I suggest getting it. Get the app. You can shop on the app itself, or you can add it as a widget to Safari or Firefox, and I think Google Chrome. And what it will do is it will help you locate codes, and then it will like run through and apply the codes to your total and see if those codes will help you save money. So that's what I got from Premier Yarns. Premier, you guys outdid yourself. I think everything is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to working up some things, which I'm probably going to start doing next week. And if for those of you, if you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do. If you like my content, if you like hearing me talk about yarn, about resin, about self-care, and about taking care of yourself, about all of these things, what it's like to live with chronic illnesses, mental health, all of that stuff, then please subscribe to me, help me reach to 100. That would be great. I think I'm sitting right now at either 54 or 55, and then eventually we'll get to 1,000, and then eventually we'll get to 4,000 watched hours, and maybe I'll get monetized, and then that'll be, for me, that'll be the goal, and I don't need anything else after that. It would be I preface that with saying, yes, it would be nice to get noticed a little bit more than that, but really and truly it would be that would be the ultimate, like, that is the end goal. I don't look for any more than that. So again, subscribe, comment, share if you want. I'm on Instagram, and then like all of that stuff. And then if there's stuff that you like on here, I definitely want to hear from you. I really appreciate that you, for those of you that keep coming back and commenting on my videos, I really appreciate it, and I do read every single one, and I do comment on every single one, and I will continue to do that until it is impossible for me to do it. But I will do it because you are the reason why I am on here, and you are the reason why this is so important to me. So I want to thank you so much for coming back to watch me talk about all of this, along with the importance of self-care, the importance of loving yourself, self-care, and everything else. So until next time, which will probably be on Sunday. Oh, and the other thing, if you have any ideas on what you would like to hear me talk about on Self-Care Sundays, please comment below, and I'm more than happy to talk about it. And nothing is off limits. I am an open book. I'm willing to talk about whatever it is that you want to hear me talk about. Okay? So I will talk to you until next time. Bye.